How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a project here. I know it's going to be a little bit different than what my normal content is. My normal content, if you're new to the channel, is usually Genesis related, and Genesis sedan to be specific, not the coupe. If you don't know what the Genesis sedan is, look up the 4.6 and 5.0 V8 models, and then you get some background on what my channel is normally about. But today, I was cracking into this. If you don't know what's in front of me, it is a 2001 Lexus IS 300. And that right there inside the bay is a 2JZ. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be swapping it into this car. So I'm actually going to be taking this engine and swapping it into this 300ZX right here. It's a factory twin turbo 1991 model, VG30 DETT motor. Unfortunately, previous owner blew it up. And me personally, the VG motors are, kind of extreme to work on. Not very reliable in my opinion. Some people swear by them, but it's just not my cup of tea. I really like the body style of the car, characteristics, the way you feel when you're driving it. But the car, the engine itself, the VG motor, it's not my cup of tea. So 2Js are what I like. So went ahead and picked up this 2JZ. This is the GE model, not the GTE, but I'm going to be doing what people refer to as an NAT build, which is converting this GE motor into a GTE by using GTE internals. So GTE cams. I'm actually going to get aftermarket pistons and rods so I can push more horsepower through it. But gonna be yanking this out, doing some maintenance to it, and then putting in the Z at the moment as a NA, just so I can get it going, drive the car around a little bit before I do any heavy modifications. Yes, I know it's kind of repetitive to put it in the car to take it back out later, but for the budget friendly way to do it, it is going to go into the Z as an NA engine at the moment, just so I can fine tune, because I got to take the wiring harness and the ECU and everything from this car and put it into the Z. So once I get that running really good, then I can take it out. I'm going to shave the bay of the Z and everything, get that all looking really fresh. The engine's going to be rebuilt with forged internals, the works. So built bottom end is what I'm going for, and then obviously single turbo. Going to do that combination on this, and I will probably opt out at a later time for maybe the ECU being like aftermarket, maybe like the EMU Black by Engine Master, or ECU Master, sorry, or maybe like the Infinity V2. At the moment, I'm just going to put it in stock like this. I am going to do the timing belt and everything, so when I take it out, I'll do the timing belt, a couple different seals before I put it in the Z, just so, like I said, I don't have to take it out immediately, but it will be coming out eventually when I do all the extra work to cleaning up the engine and the bay of the Z. So, as you can see, the bumper, hood, fenders are off. This car is actually a salvage vehicle that I got through an insurance auction that was hit pretty bad in the rear quarter over here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but car actually still drives fine. It didn't actually touch the geometry of the suspension and everything. It's just that back corner got blown in and then it got salvaged out by insurance. But with it is how it is. The engine and trans, it is automatic trans. That's what I'm going to be taking from the car. The automatic, I already sold the transmission. I just need to take it out and then I can sell the transmission. I'm trying to recuperate some of my money for what I bought the car for. I've already gutted the entire interior and everything, as you can see in here, and sold that the other day. But yeah, basically what I'm doing right now is just getting ready to pull the engine. Coolant is currently draining. I am going to leave the oil in the engine and try to leave the trans fluid alone and pull it out. I do know the trans lines do have to come off the radiator condenser, so there is probably going to be a little bit of trans fluid leakage, but I'm going to try to minimize that as much as possible. And then obviously when I separate it, the torque converter is probably going to leak a little bit as well. But yeah, so this is the project right now. I'll give you guys an update once I get it out, and then obviously I'll shoot some the video of it being worked on, timing belt and whatnot, and then I'll try to record putting it into the Z. I'm going to do the factory 5-speed in the Z32 300 and use the Collins adapter kit. After that, I'm going to fabricate or buy some engine mounts to put in the Z, just because I know that the universal engine mounts that are available for the Z are mainly with the CD009 trans, and I'm not sure if it sits exactly where the Z32 trans sits. So I might get those adapters, I might get the engine mounts that are made for the conversion with the CD009 and maybe modify the mounts if it sits a couple inches farther back, just so I can mount it. Obviously notch the subframe and whatnot. So this is a swap that's been done, but you know, I haven't seen anyone put an NA GE engine into a Z. And obviously, like I said, it's not going to stay like that, but it is kind of cool to see. If you're working on a budget and you don't have money to build the engine right away, at least you could still take it, put it in the Z, and drive the Z around. So that's my goal. I will update you guys as I get more progress. Just wanted, that's my seat, but figured I'd send you a video of it running, or show you a video of it running, just so you know. Put keys in, give it a second to turn on and everything. So starts right up. Turn the lights on here so you can see a little bit easier. Alright, so got the engine out. You can see there's a nice, large hole right here now. And a massive puddle. But that's okay, because the engine's out. That was definitely a feat. But, I got the automatic trans attached to it. It's a little grimy, oily, but should make a good candidate.